Hi, everyone, and welcome to our live session. I'm Alina, Talent Search and Development Coordinator at Placement International, and we are very excited to have you here today. Before we get started, let me share a bit about HEI Hotels and Resorts. HEI is a major player in hospitality, managing over 100 incredible hotels and resorts across the US under top brands like Marriott, Hilton, Westin, Le Méridien, and Sheraton. What makes HEI stand out is their dedication to people, nurturing talented team members, and creating a supportive workplace. This commitment has made them a true leader in the hotel industry. And today we are driving into exciting opportunities and insights from one of HEI's top properties. Plus, stay tuned until the end for tips on standing out in the recruitment process because you don't want to miss it. And I'm very thrilled to welcome a special guest from one of HEI Group of Luxurious Hotels. Please welcome Dennis Medrano, Talent Program Specialist. Thanks for joining us, Dennis.
Thanks for
And
having me.
while we wait for more people to join, can you please tell us what makes HEI Group so special?
Yeah, well, first off, thank you, International Placements, for hosting this live session. We're happy to be a part of this, and we're happy to be partnering up with you guys. But HEI Hotels, we are a third party hotel management group. We have about 107 properties across the U.S., with Marriott International being one of our biggest franchise partners. We do also work with Hilton's, Hyatt's, Wyndham's, IHG, and smaller boutique hotels. Most of our hotels are going to be in the upscale or luxury category in major and secondary markets. But what makes HEI really special is the culture. Even though we're spread across the hotels, our hotels are spread across under different franchises and different markets. There is a sense of pride and ownership to be a part of the HEI group. And you can see it with each and every HEI associate as you go into these new markets or these new hotels. We love to celebrate each other's accomplishments. We love to celebrate holidays together, and we love to celebrate our company's achievement as a family. So one of the main reasons I joined HEI was the culture. Is just it was very it felt like even though we're spread out, we're all one big family as the HEI group.
That sounds fantastic. And this is clear that HI Group has a truly unique approach to hospitality, what makes it stand out. Now, let's dive into the exciting opportunities available for those interested in joining your team through our programs. Can you briefly tell us what positions are available for J1 candidates?
That's a great question. So we truly enjoy and embrace the J1 program as it brings not only diversity but culture to every one of our hotels. Positions where we have been very successfully able to train have been in culinary, front desk and rooms, and food and beverage front of the house. But one of our goals this coming year in 2025 is to introduce J1s into administrative roles like sales, human resources, and marketing. So those positions will become available as we get into the year further on.
And what responsibilities and expectations come with these roles?
Yeah, very good question. Responsibilities that come with this roles is always being on time and listening to your immediate supervisors. The expectation is that you will learn how departments function and how hotels operate in and food and beverage outlets also operate here in the U.S. as it may differ as back in the home country. We want everybody to perform to the top of their ability and take in this cultural work experience and be able to use what they learn and take it back home.
Mhm, perfect. And what can candidates expect when they join your team?
Well, first off, expect a big welcome from our family as you step into our hotels. We like to take those little things that help you adapt to the U.S. So we do accommodate our J1s at the hotel for at least 30 days so they can go and find their own permanent housing. Or some of our hotels will offer some housing But for our first few weeks, we do throw in a lot of information to our J1s. It may feel like there's a lot of information and overwhelming, but just remember that it only takes a couple weeks and everything is going to click. Everything is going to make sense. So do not stress. Do not worry. We try to help this new cultural adaptation as much as possible as you transition into this new work life here in the US.
Dennis, what skills or qualities are you looking for in candidates?
So hospitality, we are in the business of experience. We want to provide everybody the top experience as they're stepping into any one of our hotels or food and beverage outlets. So it is important to be very social. It's important to be communicative. It's important to be ready to provide service at in a minute's change. In the hospitality industry, things can change depending on the seasonality. It could depend on the day. There's always something happening within our hotels or in any hotels in the hospitality industry.
Mhm. Now I'm going to ask you something that I believe everyone is very curious about. But how do you think, how can someone stand out during the recruitment process?
During the recruitment process, that's a great question. Always tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me what you like to do, why you want to do this program, or why you want to experience hospitality here in the US. We're always curious to know why you want to work here or work for us. And also tell us what your plans are. What are your goals? Maybe we are able to help you achieve those goals, whether that is, maybe I want to one day become a director of food and beverage. We want to put you in a position where you will one day get that experience so you can take that back and be able to grow within your career.
That's very interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And according to your working experience, is there something in a candidate's application that you would really like to see, but most of the people forget to include?
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your work experience. And if you don't have work experience, that's okay. Tell me what kind of transferable experience you have. Some people are love to want to be in culinary, and maybe you haven't had a job as a cook before, but have you ever cooked at home? What kind of meals do you like to make at home? Tell me something that is transferable that you have done in the past that can be applicable to this application.
Thank you so much. And the last but not the least, what is the best piece of advice you could give for those thinking about applying to HEI Group?
Yeah, do your research. We have 107 properties within our portfolio in various markets. So do your research. Know where you're going to live. Know little bits of something about the property that you're applying to. I can give you a perfect example of somebody that did not do their research and we ended up hiring them. We have a property in Baltimore, which is right next to a baseball field and a football field where there's massive events every single weekend. But unfortunately, during the winter time, there's nothing happening, and so he was a little bit worried about why things have been slowed down in that area. But once March hits, it's baseball season all the way through the fall, and then once August hits, it's all football season, and so there he's going to be very busy during that time. So know your research, know where you want to live, do your research and also know a little bit about the property in itself. We have a couple of unique properties within our portfolio that have a little bit of history to it. Liberty Hotel used to be a prison back in the day, and so the whole concept around this hotel is, it's kind of jail, but a very upscale and classy. So do a little bit of research. That's all we ask.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for joining us today and for sharing all these great insights about HEI
Absolutely.
Group and the amazing opportunities they have to offer. Also, a big thank you to everyone who joined us. We hope you enjoyed the session and now feel very inspired by the exciting opportunities. If you're ready to take the next step, don't forget to send us an email at info@placement-in.com and we will assist you further. And be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future sessions and follow us on Instagram for the latest recruitment updates. Thank you all again and have a great day. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.